Well, I thought we played good for three quarters. I think it was 17-16 going into the fourth quarter, and against a really good football team, and just didn't win the fourth quarter. They had a 90-yard drive on us and scored, and then had another ball control drive late, and then offensively we had the ball twice inside the 50 in the third quarter and came out with no points. So that's probably the difference in the game right there.
And, Coach, your upcoming opponent is Troy on October 11th. Obviously no game this upcoming Saturday because it's a midweek game.
Right.
But what are your thoughts on the Trojans as you approach this game?
Well, obviously a big win for them at LSU, we knew they had a lot of guys coming back from last year's team and senior-laden team and senior quarterback who's been starting 4 years. So they're playing really good football right now. I think they looked really good against against the LSU this past week, and but obviously it's going to be a great rival game, and our kids they'll be ready. I promise you.
Coach, Jamarius Way stood out on offense against Louisiana Tech, but what else did you see from your offense as you head into this next game?
I thought Cole Garvin came in. He's been hurt since he hadn't played in 3 games, and then started practice this week for the first time. I thought for going out there and not practicing for 3 weeks, I thought he played well. He had a couple of miscues, had an interception down in the end zone, but as far as really coming out and throwing the football, he's got the arm strength, he's got the ability to move this offense, and so I think that I thought he played really well for considering circumstances.
And Coach, defensively, Malcolm Buggs against Louisiana Tech had 6 tackles. But what have you seen from your defense now through these first couple of games as you head into this next week?
I think that the only thing I would argue about is probably for our team, but I think our defense has played really good in the first 3 quarters of the game. It always seems to be a drive late in the game that we just got to bow up and stop. And last week they went 90 yards on us in the fourth quarter, and played good up until that point. Once we got used to the speed of the game early in the game, so our team knows we've had a very, very tough schedule with the Ole Miss and Oklahoma State and La Tech and those kind of guys on the schedule, so they know that, and so we're looking forward to playing 7 conference games in a row and starting it off with Troy.
Well, Coach, thank you very much for your time this morning. We appreciate it, as always.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. And again, that was head coach Joey Jones of South Alabama. Jaguars do not have a game this upcoming Saturday. They await their next game on October 11th, Wednesday night at Troy. Game will kick off at 7 p.m. Central Time on ESPN2.